everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Quest IV. I am Rootful, playing this game for you. Woo! We're off to new areas. Hello, sir.
Well, it's been many years since I last set eyes on a human face. You look like you're making quite a journey. I'd be careful when you're traveling around these parts, though. It's sunk down into the ground now, but the Lord of the Underworld's castle stood in these parts long ago. Even though it's far underground, there's still a strange gas-like substance floating up from it. Very unpleasant indeed.
Right. And right there we have our major reason for actually coming here. Aha! Speaking of, I took some time to fill out some of the holes in my big book of beasts, and that's resulted in a couple of levels gained, because of course it does. The short of it is that our hero has learned to snooze, also known as Sleepmore. Maya has learned Frizzle, which is Blazemore. Let's see. Boria has learned Tick-Tock, which is Day-Night. Kirill has picked up Whack, which is Beat. And Ida has also picked up Snooze, Sleepmore. Either way, that out of the way. Let's continue our search for stuff. New things. Old things. Towns. Map exploration. You know, the usual stuff. What do you have around here? Oh, good grief. This could be painful. Let's see about killing those off. No! Alright, jerks, let's stuff your BS. Ow! Well, that was interesting. Sure, it's a good thing that happened outdoors. What have we here in town? What town is this? Done plundering. Right. Hello, sir.
Ahoy there, me hearty. We don't often get folk around these parts. I don't suppose you know the legend of the Sands of Time, do you?
I do not.
Sands of Time be a curious treasure with the power to turn back time. If you had a thing like that in battle, it could make a difference between life and Fiddler's Green.
Alright then. Our ancestors be pirates, arr. But then one day they give up the sweet trade and set up home here. They left their booty hidden deep in a waterfall somewhere in this big wide world. Folks say there's a liquid metal sword in amongst there with June. Arr. Sounds sweet. Any treasure about? Right. Well, funnily enough, that's a bit of a lie. we'll get into that momentarily. Used to have a caraway stone. It dropped into the sea, the water around it would dry up. Yes, that stone is actually to be found on this screen. Gentlemen of Fortune. Oh, okay, pirates. At night when the tide comes in, you actually get a glimpse of where that stone is at. Before we worry about such things, let's worry about more small metals. How many metals are we even up to? 15. It's a good number. What do you sell? Nothing of particular value. What's sold here? We will never know. Husk, item for attracting monsters. Pretty useful if you're looking to find monsters but don't want to menu into the whistle. But don't want to go into the spells menu to have Terneko whistle. Or he's just not in the party. Really? Excuse me, sir. Shiver me timbers, you mustn't disturb a man at work. Come back tonight if you want to chat, matey. Oh, sorry. Oh yes, if you come into town during the night, then the tide will be in. And there'll basically be a whirlpool / dry spot in the tide. That's where you should search for the caraway stone. But it doesn't show up during the daytime because making that sparkle would be all too easy. There it is. Karstaway stone. My mistake. Oh well. Let us be on to other things. Just heading to Zamoksva. It's over here, I believe, yeah. Worms! Should probably change up my party. Oh well. Make our way to the castle, which is these days actually inhabited by monsters. But the real reason we came here to visit is so it will show up on our return list. Because funnily enough, of Zamoksva, the town here, doesn't show up on the return list. Just to mess with our heads, I'm sure. Oh, sir. How I rehearse for that starling is not always making the better read. No. Here's that bag. This person cannot be allowed for to singing. Right. Sadly, most things have not changed around here, but we now actually have the magic key, so we can go through this door. And on this side of town, there's a shop open 24 hours. What use is it? Well, they sell poison needles. Which I think I'll get one for Moria. Yeah, that'll leave me with enough money. The poison moth dagger has its uses for fighting metals, and that it just might paralyze them so they can't run away. But you gotta get really lucky for that. Oh, go! The Tsar is able to absorb into future. I am wondering if perhaps current Tsar is also with same skill. Oh, why don't you ask him? Oh wait, he's not around anymore, is he? I suppose I shouldn't say that too loud. Alena might get angry with me. How was he now?
Long ago, I am educated of Tsar of Zamoksva. It was before many years now. Tsar was only a young boy. One night, he awakens me with a request. It is very strange. He tells me that his daughter is troubled, and that he must to make signposts behind from church. I do not know where he is building signposts and what he is writing. Tsar himself did not have no memory of this. Huh.
Oh, let's see, from behind the church, huh? You'd think somebody would have wandered over to see it. In fact, this is the signpost, and we saw it way back when. To my daughter of future, I see you must to be troubling, so I teach you useful something. Elevated high in the sky is castle dubbed Zenithia, where Dragon God resides. Dragon God has formidable strength, and he long ago sealed into darkness the Lord of the Underworld. People from Canalot across ocean to north are knowing many more things of this Zenithia. Yours with affection, the Tsar of Zamoksva. Oh, alright then. Canalot. Off to the north. Oh, good golly. Ow. Don't. Ow. Hurts. Don't. We're off, punk. Sheesh.
Oh boy.
Take that, punk! Don't! Alright, where's all this then? Ah, there's this Canalot. So what have we got going on around here?
Oh, sir. Oh, I came in search of the Zenithian help. I heard that it was part of the royal collection here, you see.
Sounds like it could be useful. What do you have to buy? More busk. And not much else.
I see you're afraid from speaking with me now. I happen to be a night owl.
This guy runs this weapon shop during the night. They don't really sell much that's of value to us. Not even certain if it's that unique around town. For that matter. Oh well. Oh, sir. No doubt you've come to answer the King Larfur's appeal. If you wish to reach the castle, you'll need a raft. Good luck. Oh, ma'am.
Oh, right.
Well, that's the way it goes. Though amusingly, if you come into town during the night, you actually can't save because the priest isn't here at the church. He's at the pub. Although curiously enough, a cure slime is healing people. It's kind of amusing. Armor! What do you have to sell? Dragon mail's available here. Here we have a weapon shop where he sells not a lot. The Semantic Staff. It's also known as the Staff of Force. Pretty useful for a magic user, but it drains their magic points whenever you attack with it.
Here at Canalot, there's long been talk concerning the floating castle of Zenithia. If you wish to know more, you should ask the scholar at the castle. For I forgot the details long ago.
Hi.
I say, do you not know it's bad form to disturb a man when he's courting?
How goes this courting? Hey, it's Blondell. Wonder what happened to the priest. Is that a bad thing? I wonder if Blondo will say anything different to Maya. Nope. Alright then. Worth a check. Oh, ma'am! Oh, right. Sorry, let me get out of your way. Also, take this out of your way, too. Oh, well, so much for town. Oh, sir!
I'm to assume you're here to answer King Larfur's appeal. No? Well, King Larfur has promised to bestow a substantial reward on whosoever is able to entice him to mirth.
So the king wants to be made to laugh. Wonder why. Maybe we'll be able to get some insight. Oh, sir! Oh, yeah? So I just come over the walls then, huh? Oh well. It's a lot of stuff to be found. 3 items. My mother often told me tales when I was younger. She told me of a castle in the clouds where the dragon god lives. Yeah. Wonder where such a warrior can be found. Oh wait. They're probably talking about me. They're always talking about me and never realizing it. Oh, ma'am. Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, that concludes all the items to find. All the places to explore, really. I don't think yours are all that heavy. True. Very true. Ah! Let me out! What do I got here? Oh, sir. There was a hilarious entertainer in the wee town I was in afore. Tomfoolery was his name. I'd say he'd soon have his majesty falling about the place with laughter. I wonder where he's got to now. If it was called a stole broadsword, then your pun would make more sense.
Since the monsters began appearing among us, the mood of our people has progressively darkened. This is why King Larfur is prompted to issue his appeal. He wishes to provide amusement to his subjects.
Oh, alright then. Seems like a pretty wholesome desire for the king to want his subjects to be happy. Book concerning Zenithia, Kingdom in the Sky. Collect the armor, helm, shield, and sword. You're in the right to enter. Well then. Oh, sir. Shield used to be in Berland. It's a good tip. So let's see, what do we know? Apparently the helmet is here. The shield used to be in Berland. I guess you have a point. People need actual jokes, not just puns. So let's see, what was I on about? Oh yeah, the Zenithian gear and what we know of it so far. So the helmet is here, apparently. The shield used to be in Berwind. And the armor was stolen from Bath. Seems a failure is not the cows alone. Oh, sire!
Welcome! Your name is Rufo, you say? Very well, Rufo. We trust that you know of our appeal. Now, make us laugh. We would ask that you do not waste our precious time. We are not amused.
What can I say? I'm a fighter, not a comedian. I do know of a comedian, though. Well, maybe if we bring a professional in to get this job done, then everyone can be happy. Hello, sir. What's that now? Want me to come along with you? Yes, please. I see. So the Zenithian helm yoke that belongs to King of Canalot is something, and yourselves are needed for your quest, is it? Yeah, pretty much. To persuade the fiend to give it to you, you need my expertise? Most definitely. Don't tell me you're trying to make your way to Zenithia. Nope, I don't even want to know. Ah, well, I could do with a laugh, and this sounds like it might be a good cry. Why not? Right, well, I'll be heading off then. I'll be waiting out in your wagon. Sure, it'll all be a grand time. Oh, sir. Zoot! There is no one good enough to follow tomfoolery. He was an act par excellence. I have no choice. I will have to headline the dancing girls and the singers like I did before. Well, at least some people will be happy about that. I wonder if he actually has any comments about it, though. Hey, you! Now that comedian tomfoolery has finished performing here, the dancing girls are back. I hope one comes by soon. Oh, mon Dieu! That let's give it to them look on their faces before the show. It's more than a man can bear. Indeed. Speaking of tomfoolery, it's kind of interesting to me that he's a comedian, but during combat, his most useful abilities are to put the enemy to sleep. You'd think he'd be making them waste turns by roaring around in laughter. Of course, maybe he can do that too. Sadly, we're not going to find out, thanks to the zoom spell. Let's get on with it. Actually, while we're here, what do you think? I love how these people don't notice who they're talking to. Oh well. Need to wait for these people to blow their lines.
Welcome! Your name is Tomfoolery, you say? Well, very well, Tomfoolery. We trust you know of our appeal. Now, make us laugh. Pray, do not tarry. We must be made to laugh.
I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Your Highness. I've nothing funny I can tell you. But I've not been traveling alone. I'm sure my friends will bring a smile to your face. even if I can't myself. So, if you could just see a way to hand it over the Zenithian helm, that'd be grand. Your friends will be off to save the world with it. And before you know it, everyone will be happy as Larry again, laughing and guffawing all day long.
You speak as one who is able to read our own mind, good Tsar. The very reason we issued our appeal was to lift the hearts of our people. We believed we could bring them good cheer by summoning entertainers to our kingdom. But we have thus far been thwarted in our attempts to bring happiness to those who have lost hope. Now we see clearly the path to take. Our hopes for the happiness of our people lie in your hands. Here, the Zenithian helm is now yours.
Who'd have thought the entertainer used logic? Oh well. Swoon, what do you have to say about it?
Gorgeous! Part of the legendary Zenithian equipment, of course. It hardly looks like it covers your head at all, but there's no need to bother yourself. The divine power of Zenithia will protect you from any and every attack like. Of course, 'tis only a great hero such as yourself who can wear it. And no trader'd give you a price for it. It's far too rare like.
Hooray! Protects against sleep, confusion, and paralysis. And this mask goes right to Ragnar. Which is why I didn't buy him a helmet earlier. Yay! But of course, it makes me feel kind of bad, but... Well, that's grand. Looks like I'm done here then, doesn't it? I think I'll go back to me traveling if it's all the same to you. Best of luck now, Rufel. I hope it all works out for you and your friends. Keep smiling, eh? Yeah, the way he leaves right away just leads me to think that I really used him just to get this helmet. I mean, it's the truth, but it doesn't feel good to realize that. Oh well. No matter. Next time, we'll be off to new places. See you then. Later.